Yeah.
Cynthia.
Ochengo Thiambo. Or Jeff.
And as always, be me, your host Alfie. So today we want to talk about sex in general, because these are some of the stuff yenye zinakuanga kwa our society and people don't embrace them. Wase wanazilenga, mtu anafeel aibu to talk about them and stuff, but si tumefika ile point yenye we just want to let our minds to be out there, we want to be heard. Pia watu wenye wazae wajuange watu wanafikirianga hivi, this is their mindset and stuff, because many a times na feeling it tumekuwa locked out bana as kids, kama tuna grow up for being locked out from a lot of stuff. We are never taught about sex guys. So yeah, so we'll hand over the baton to Cynthia, who's going to moderate our talk. And yeah, so there you go.
Well, now that we're talking about sex,
Yeah.
the first thing we need to do is to define sex. Like, what is sex according to you guys?
According to me, sex iko na definitions mbili. Like kuna ile sex yenye useme unauliza sex kwa questionnaire.
Okay.
Nasema if you're male or female.
Oh, okay.
Then definition kwanza ya sex, alafu kuna hii ya penetration, like a male and a female having sex. It's a penis in a penetrate a vagina.
Yeah.
Ndio sana naweza sema like that's sex. Okay. Although msana naweza sema that's sex in sexual intercourse, but mimi naweza sema definition yangu na revolve around hiyo, like Charlie na dem link and penetration happen. Pia kuna hiyo pia acha tu ni involve kila kitu like gay sex pia, like madem pia link and they have sex.
Sex is simply the penetration. The penetration. That's number one definition. Number two, sex ni hiyo kujua your gender, whether you're male, whether you're female, whether you're when unasema side
binary,
kuna lesbians, kuna whatever it is. Yeah, so according to me that is sex.
Okay, according to me, sex is as you say, the penetration and thrusting of a penis. Trusting is see, you know.
I know.
Yes.
Umesema hivyo.
Kuingia na kutoka. Yeah, anyway, sex is the penetration and thrusting of a penis into a vagina for sexual pleasure. That is according to me. So, when did you first learn about sex?
Niko tu kwa hoteli, niko tuna watching hizi mavipindi hizo wataendo the bold and beautiful, imeshika mtu wangu.
Ndio unajificha chini ya meza kwa nyumba.
Kila msee ako sitoma, kwani wewe utakuwa kwa bedroom? Aje. Bana kwanza alafu sio unajua they were making it so obvious cause ile time yenye wasao wameanza kukiss ama msee amelanisha tu dem kidogo hivi, unaambiwa utoke, atitoka
Ndio ulale.
bahati mbaya mzazi
change a few minutes hapa narudisha.
Una ukipatikana ukiwonga
macho,
hiyo ndio kitatumika against you saa zote umefanya makosa. Huyu ana siku hizi ana what the ball. Yeah, so that's I think the first instance we knew about sex. Nilikuwa naziona actually haikuwa about sex hata, because nilikuwa najua sewa boy na dem wanaelewa kiss kumbe nini, and then sengine unashtuka ameanguka kwa bed. Channel ishachangiwa. But you could tell anyway, so in time. Yeah, so that's how I first knew about sex. And you, Jeff?
Mimi naweza sema tu sema juu hizo days of our lives, the beautiful, the programs zenye zilikuwa zina air hiyo time tukigrow, ilikuwa na hiyo hesabu ya sex to at the end of the day. Juu ulikuwa unaambiwa either ufunge macho ama wanai fast forward ama the channel inabadilishwa. So ukiwa mtoi ulikuwa unajua hii ni maneno ya watu wakubwa. Hiyo ndio ni Kenya tukaambiwa hii ni mambo ya watu wakubwa. So ungezaje involve into siwezi sema nililearn about sex hiyo time, but Kenya naweza sema nililearn about sex ni through pornography. Nilijua about pornography nikiwa boy around 2005 hapo.
How old were you?
Mtakuwa class 6 au panga how old?
Class
11, 12, 11.
hapo hivyo. So unajua zile ma mischief za maboy. Sami hapo nje nikajua about sex, like your act vile huko.
Round of applause.
Sasa mimi personally I learned about sex kwa hizo soap operas, Makwando Sesmias, Juma hizo, Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, yeah. Lakini parents never used to talk about sex kitambo. Ukiongeleshwa juu ya sex.
It was a big deal. It was a big deal by then.
Yeah, hata hiyo conversation ilianza aje.
Because hawataki ujue, so they can't even start talking about it.
I think parents wetu walikuwa wanaogopa us being young parents. Una get like unajua hao pia ndio wako zaidi video wameanza at a young age. Unajua ilikuwa ile sababu ya unaolewa lini, utaleta bibi kwa nyumba lini, so hiyo fear ilifanya according to me naweza sema hiyo fear ndio ilifanya wazazi waongee kuhusu sex to us at a young age. Kwa point yenye ukiambiwa kuhusu sex utaenda ku-explore kwa hivyo nje alafu lete mtoi kwa keja. So mimi naweza sema ni hiyo fear ya wazazi sisi kuwa young parents yani. You get?
Maybe I don't think ni fear because hata wewe sahi ukiwa na mtoto akwe teenager akienda to the outside world si itamfunza huko. So ukiwa na hiyo fear ati ataleta mtoi akiwa mdogo, I think personally I think our parents were just conservative, raised in a conservative society. Ile yenye walijua mtoto haufai kumwongelesha juu ya hizi vitu, juu hizi ni tabia mbaya. But you know, as the society evolves, we are becoming more open. Unaelewa? Like me right now, I can sit with my child and talk to my child about sex. Once I think they've reached that age, yenye, they are supposed to know about sex. Because sahi kuna molesters, kuna those rapists and everything, yeah? So I have to, so hawezi sema ati naogopa mtoto wangu ataniletea mtoto kwa nyumba na nisimuongeleshe, then they go outside there playing and then someone does something wrong to them, they'll not know what it is.
That's a whole different perspective.
Anyway, how was your first sex or sexual experience?
My first experience hata atukuo dem hakujua kama ni first experience yangu. She didn't even know. Unaona, so me I was going there and I imagine in case wazo dem wazee achazoea hii maneno achaenda field bana, mimi first experience yangu ni trip. Nipige katikati nisikie tu muscle pull buda katikati. Brother, ngui imekwama. So nilikuwa big some feelings yani, nilikuwa very tense. Unaona, yeah, nilikuwa very tense yani na ndio it happened and then okay it happened na but then the process nikasema okay ni hivi. So you imagine what you've been seeing, yeah, na kenye umekuambiwa. Unajua hiyo time when walikuwa nasema hizo ma story tu hiyo una grow ukiwa shule, because me I had my first sexual experience at form 4 already. Nilikuwa nisha get the information kibao. Unaona, sasa unajaribu hizi ma information zote mtu wangu na mbi wangu ukifanya hivi isikume kando hivi kidogo i-control hivi yani. But yeah, that was my experience. But at the end of the day ilikuwa fiti. Nikakuwa like okay, so this is it. Nakumbuka hiyo siku kwanza kidogo nilale hata na hiyo CD mazero. Sasa sikudanganya nilikuwa na video mazero. Nilikuwa film nitoke nje nitafute boys wangu plan mwambie mazee je leo nimefanya ile kitu.
Na kama unataka evidence ndio hii.
Evidence ndio hii.
Kuna ufala.
For me experience yangu ilikuwa, of course when you're a virgin, for us girls, the hymen has to be broken. So definitely it was painful.
Tell them it was painful. So enjoy.
No, I didn't. To be honest, no, I didn't. The first experience,
yeah,
it was painful.
You did it with someone you love, Ama? You loved, Ama?
Can you stop being personal?
Oh.
My first experience ilikuwa after high school 2011 of course mimi nilijibamba. It was a good experience because first off she wasn't a virgin, so they come through na mastingo zingine gwan.
Yena na control wewe
zenye Mr. Boy.
Anakuambia geuka.
Ni kapo nimekaa kama Pinocchio. It's interesting.
Anaweza imagine wako ni tabu man.
Hadi leo bado sijawahi hiyo design. My first time was interesting and naweza sema I'm glad you alinifunza vitu mob.
I do want to thank her like mtaje tu
Tuma salamu.
She's married now. Tachoma. Naweza sema kani kumpea shout out, naweza sema uli represent vibaya.
Shut up man.
What's the silliest or rather the funniest thing you've ever done during sex?
Wode mwenye alinifanya hiyo ufala. There was this one time alikuwa ananyesha. And I'd say this the silliest joke. See the doors are true. See yeah.
In short, you were thinking about anal sex. Let's call us.
Yeah. I was thinking about anal sex. Ilikuwa ifike hiyo point, but ilikuwa na shower, so the shower alafu nika have sex while she was in her period. Although the silliest thing I've ever done ni kufikiria that I can do anal.
Let's just approach it with another different question.
Yeah.
Can you sleep with a woman when she's on her periods? Like, what's your opinion about sleeping with a woman?
But me I feel
on her period?
I feel like hiyo ndio ni time mademo will feel fit. Biologically inapanga ile time yenye they are ripe for a seed. Yeah. Sindio.
Okay.
Kuna hiyo tunapanga na hiyo ovulation.
Dem akiwa kwa periods, yeah? By the time ovulation ndio dem ako ripe.
That's ndio nasema that ovulation time you women are usually horny, or am I wrong?
Yeah, but that's not during the period. Ovulation is 14 days after your periods.
Oh, yes. But I've been confusing the two. Because I always
even during a woman's periods, a woman is normally horny. So you just give your own opinion. If you feel feel comfortable.
Me, I have no problem with having sex when a woman is on her period, because me nilikuwa na hiyo delusion that when I enjoy sex at that time more than any other time.
Yeah, but there are mimi si mind, but for me
niggas is built in here.
It's for me by there is mind, because of course, but see at bakila them knowledge like maybe you're cheap or someone. Yeah, like for me, for kawan yangu I don't mind.
Yeah, definitely.
I can do that, but not always at kila time. Yeah, see at kila
time. Hiyo imenikumbusha. Is masturbation sex?
Masturbation sex?
Is it sex?
Is masturbation sex?
It's a form of sexually pleasing yourself.
I don't think it's sex.
I think it's
it could be.
Yeah, masturbation.
I think
masturbation is sex.
Sex.
Yeah.
How is it sex? Explain.
After you're done masturbating, you feel like you've had sex.
The end game is the same.
Ni kama machali wenye pull out. That's still a form of masturbation. Tu umetumia vagina yake ku masturbate.
Hiyo si ni sex, si masturbation. Ama sex lazima.
Nimeisema tu juu is something niliona Twitter, so I thought it would be funny, but
pull-ups? Why you having
Kwa nini maji ya mbosho?
Maji ya mbosho ni nini?
Hiyo maji unamwaga after ushaosha mbosho. Ya mbosho. Unamwaga nje. Unabaki na mbosho.
Speaking of which, on to the next question. Raw or protected sex?
raw, man?
Raw depending on who you're having sex with.
Yeah, depending on who.
Depending on who you're having sex with.
I was almost coming there.
You just can't
Are
go
you
to hey.
Depending on who, man. It is
Yeah,
protected.
man.
But raw, man.
Why?
Raw, because you get to feel the pleasure and it is the way it should be. Yeah, like when you feel the penetration. You have like unajua ina have sex. Yeah, to be a condom, in some cases to CD, but condom ina feel kama you restrain ile like hiyo utamu kuna venye ina limit.
Pleasure.
Hiyo pleasure kuna venye CD ina limit. Alafu unajua kuna time
Ni kama protective barrier.
CDP inakauka bana ina bust. Muda huu unaendelea tu kama hujui CD ni bust dakika ya pili. Umekaa miaka yote unatoa hivi. CD kidogo ifike kwa kitovu. Imepanda kidogo ikuvae. Uitoe na kichwa. Uiweke chini po.
Go all the way. Lakini inategemea pia mazee. Inategemea. You just can't go raw dogging everywhere. Ukienda tu na manga tu kila dem na raw tu. Pia lazima ujipende ba. Na maugonjwa huko nje. Sasa inategemea. So kama hivi msee huwezi stick na dem moja. Strap that thing. Una strap tu hiyo kitu. Ndio usieneze bana. Usipatie kila dem. Pia huku nje kuna machali wenye watakumba ngode ndio manga
ama
nasikia
mnajichomea wenyewe kwa wenyewe.
Muda anyway unaanzisha point na nipoteza
Speaking of which, nasikianga
si unasikianga
raw protection.
Raw
by the way alikuwa kichungi
bana wewe acha bana tuambie kuwa honest man tuambie raw protection.
Okay, on a personal level, personally, with the right person, definitely raw. But
with the wrong, who is the wrong person?
there is no wrong person. Okay, just as you guys said, protection is necessary. But if you have one constant partner and test and everything, I mean, though anaweza kukuhanya baadaye alafu katikati ukatika. But yeah, anyway.
By the way, umeleta point nyingine pia ngoni.
So huwezi sema ati juu okay, unaweza that's the
juu ni
normal
main
thing, si ndio? Juu ni main. Sasa na huu main.
By the people cheat out here.
Si ndio? But mnaweza fanya hivyo and then ujue Kenya anafanya huko nje. I'm not bringing a point of mistrust over here.
Hiyo ndio point.
Kunaweza enda venye kumeenda. Alafu akalete, you know.
True.
But anyway, we are not talking about diseases, we were talking about sex. So on that same point, mi usikia most men prefer raw sex, yeah, compared to women. And why is that? The first person who initiates story of protection mostly ni mwanamke. Boy anatakanga tu adai.
Okay, mimi nafikiria ni other way round. Siku hizi nafikiria madem ndo hata wakulizi hata stories. And it's unique even if you have one.
Really?
Yeah. Like kumchapie tu kuna mwenye unaweza mtolea CD hivi hata afura aende. Afunge vitu zake atoke ashie.
Me actually nishaikuwa na hiyo experience.
Babe, kwani uni trust?
Actually kwani uni trust? Kwa mfano.
ama ati anakuaga na nini inaitwaje allergy ya CD.
Ama CD umdraisha.
Inamuumiza.
Inamuumiza.
Exactly.
Kuna mwingine ashanipatia excuse ya akona niambia akona nini? Akona yeast infection. Sasa niko zile za uko na yeast infection unachika ni kumangero.
That's the more reason to use a CD.
Exactly. Like haiko ina make sense. Umepull out CD after unakwambia niko na yeast infection hiyo itaniumiza. Hata mimi nilikuwa na yeast infection. Nimeshema buda. Form ni kupenda man. Utapa sex.
Taliban.
Niko na yeast and you won't believe.
I think excuse ya kutumia hiyo ni kwa the nearest.
Sasa mimi nimepull CD, me I'm trying to wrap up.
Alikwambia tu
utaniumiza. Utaniumiza. What the fuck? Ndakuumiza aje? It's just a CD iko na lube. Utaniumiza. Ndakuumiza aje? Iko na yeast infection. Fuck.
Anyway, on to the next point. Like when you're single, yeah?
Yes.
When you're not in a relationship, do you like abstain completely, or like you indulge, like you have friends with benefits, kawa night stand, kanini bila feelings? Yeah.
Me, I'll tell you the truth, and I'll be very honest with you.
Nothing but the honest.
Nothing but the honest truth. Me will abstain, but not completely.
Double standard.
This is the thing. It's either you're abstaining or you're not abstaining. It is simple. Ni kama unasema black and white, wewe uko gray. Hakuna. It's either you're black or you're white. You're abstaining or you're not abstaining.
Okay, if you have sex leo kama single, you have sex for the next 2-3 weeks. But we will try. Najaribu kubala.
Unahesabu mawiki.
Nahesabu manze juu saa zingine bana unaweza kuwa uko single. Maybe umeumia huko, maybe umeumizwa hata roho wangu. Na unakuwa
unataka rebound.
Unatafuta hata rebound.
Sasa rebound itakusaidia
na hiyo rebound, by the way, it should be a very mature rebound. By the way, onto that point, many people get hurt na wanaingia kwa relationships immediately. Like sasa msee mwenye unajua before sana like au mfeel hivyo, unajua hii ni time fulani una hurt, then unapata mso fulani maybe yes she was ready to love, he or she was ready to love. But hii time you what you are experiencing each other, don't meander, so everything is all rosy and stuff, so nobody talks about past yake Kenya ametokea before me. But that's how relationship starts. By the time unajua mshadinyana mara ka 100 hata ni fly na wanawasa hata wana post, and it's true because saa nyingine kwani bro zako na one night stand na kuna zile one night stand unakuwa nayo mazee, unaona leo dem ali nice, unaanza kuongea mnaongea unapata imekaribisha.
So you definitely have to make the other person aware to prevent the other person from developing feelings zenye.
Exactly my point. You're just talking on my point. Ni ile like sasa awaongee unasema they don't tell each other like in rebound, like wanaanza without talking about hizo stuff. Me I just want to get over my ex, just on your point I want to get over my ex and stuff. They don't talk about that, so unapata inaanza relationship inaanza, then wase wanakosana in between, relationships ina fall out and stuff like that.
Definitely indulging.
Me, I will indulge, but I will let you know, like me, I'm just indulging.
We are talking about sex. We don't want to know whether you left.
Okay, so I will indulge.
Me, I definitely indulge. Me, naendanga na acronym ya GMFB. Get money, fuck bitches. Because unajua ukiwa single you don't have to worry about another human being.
So if you're single and you're poor, now that it's get money fuck bitches.
Sasa unajua you can't be poor
and you want to
bitches.
You should pick a struggle. But most of you don't pick a struggle.
That's the problem.
Like you remember that ile viral video ya TikTok ya ule mama, the hawker woman is in Ghana or something. the husband is very poor, like, okay, he's not very poor but he's poor, wanaishi kwa slums, na alipata bwana yake kwa hiyo nyumba yao ya mabati with 8 women, sleeping with 8 women.
Ushaisikia broke dick is the best dick. Broke dick is the best dick, bro. Anafanya but fuck ukimpatia hiyo set atapiga hiyo kitu juu anachofanya. Broke dick is the best dick.
No, but I'm talking from how will I say it? Like from a male perspective, you should pick a struggle. You can't be poor and still be fucking everything.
That's the problem. Senjo mana is it saying
so default ya huyo mse.
Exactly.
Kwani ya mademo nane wanapigaje pia
kwa nyumba ya baba.
Broke dick is the best dick.
Kwanza mimi my last experience enjoy, bro. Last single experience, fuck. It was dope, man.
Wewe una get dope, una anasema na kama inaisha, sio?
Buda.
Hakuna unakatika hiyo.
It was awesome.
And every dude anaweza sema hiyo kitu.
Like, kwanza bro kupata you have your own trip, you at least unaweza you have something, unaweza toka mahali.
Hakuna you have something, uko na door bana, uko na door, hustle yako inashika na uko single, bro. You'll be getting laid. You'll be getting laid.
What's your opinion on sex toys generally? Wait first. Sex toys, when it comes to the normal societal view, most people view that it's only women who use sex toys. Yeah? Normal, I said normal. But in the real sense, both men and women use sex toys, right? So I want you guys to give me your opinion on sex toys and whether you can be comfortable if your partner uses sex toys when you are in the middle of
chatting.
So my opinion on sex toys, to be honest, I don't have an opinion about them because it depends with whoever is using them. Personally, I don't use sex toys. I see it the way you were saying. I see it as something that ladies, it's so much on the side of madam, you get than guys. Yeah. So for me, I don't have any burning point on that, but I just support if you're using it and it makes you comfortable, makes you calm, makes you feel good, makes you feel all the pleasures. Na ukose kwenda huko juu kumangana na kila mtu and stuff. I think it's okay. Because sex is all about pleasures. Yeah. If you can get it from this, inaweza kusatisfy ufike hiyo point na ikuepushe mazee kwenda kudinyana kila mahali to have sex everywhere, then I think I support it. Yeah.
Are you comfortable if your partner uses sex toys during your love making?
100%. If my partner is using sex toys, during love making, imagine me
unataka hiyo sex toy mbaya sana.
That's combo. Combo, man. You know, like my only issue would be, you know, like just as a guy, you think maybe this sex toy, in cases where you're not there, she might be using them. Ikuje overshadow like your sexual energy.
Yeah, that's the point.
And stuff.
So let me ask. Wouldn't you feel like how will I say? Wouldn't you feel intimidated, like it's taking your place, like maybe you're not satisfying her, that's why she's using the sex toy?
That's why I was saying that, exactly. That's why I was saying my only problem would be, maybe auko, and then she starts using, because it's a habit, and habits zinaweza kuwa zikuja zikuwe very addictive, because you do it today, uone mazee kwanza ni kitu yenye ujui something that hauna experience unaanza kuitry unapata mazee experience in fit, let me try it tomorrow, let me try it the other day, so unakuwa addicted to it, na si ati sasa inaweza like bring completely the other side of sex down, but kuna ile pleasure. I think there's a different pleasures zenye both zinaleta. Having sex with a man, you know, with a man now you're a lady having sex with a man, then having sex with sex toy. Unajua sex toy haita kushika maboobs, haita kudara, haita kuongelesha iko busini ndio unapata tension yako na energy yako tu hapo. But chali unajua amekuja hapo mazee amekuwekea kifua, nywele 2-3 zimekushika hapo, umeguza uso yake ni ngumu, yote umeguza didi, it just turns you on in a different way.
If you're speaking in that perspective, let me ask you a question. Kama anakupatia hiyo cuddling and then okay uso yake inaguza uso yake whatever, he's whispering sweet nothing into your ears and everything, lakini ikifika pale he doesn't make you squat or come. See sasa that is where, because most women who use sex toys, I said most, don't misquote me, I said most who use sex toys, not who don't use, claim that the sex toys make them reach orgasm than a typical man can. Personally, I've never used a sex toy, so I don't know, but
you're right. You're right.
I've never used. I've never used a sex toy. I swear. I prefer the real thing.
Take it over.
So, mimi naweza sema a sex toy ita bruise a man. Ita bruise as a man. Juu unajua men still subscribe to competition. Hata ukianza kuchezanga FIFA, it was always about competition. No. Say ikifika point yenye there's something that's replacing you as a man, inafika point, that's a problem. So it's either the sex toy or me.
You have to choose.
Bro,
I agree with
me,
you.
According to me, it's the sex toy or me. Think it will power for humanity. If you look at the statistics in Japan men don't sleep with women. They just buy the sex toys and have sex with them and go back to work. Japan men have the analogy, women are nagi. Mademo na wanag sana, like dema jakama na msumbua, hakuna kitu kwa nyumba na msumbua. So this man ana prefer anunue sex doll, have sex with that shit and go back to work. In a mess, the whole human relationship in inafaa go down to mimi as a man. If I need sex, I need to come to a woman. Nibonge naye, kani nitamkatia nikubali as a good suitor. We start a life na tuna have sex, we have a sex life, you get. But sex toys imekuja ikakab the whole situation. Squeeze wase hata hawaangalii relationship design yenye wasa wote walikuwa wanaangalia relationship, una get. Kani dem amezoea sex toy hapo zile za sinijaribu tu chali nionekata ningekia bills, you get. So uchale kuja amange atamanga, yes, but akishamaliza vibrator koi, unaona juu ashalipa bill. Mbabas huwezi eka mbabas anapumanga for 45 minutes, that's impossible man. Hadi kulikuwa na hivi video fulani pia iligo viral, dem alikuwa anatembea na chart ya the female reproductive organ, vagina, alafu anauliza machali clitoris iko wapi. Machali wengi walikuwa na hata hiyo situation. Mimi hata ilifika point mimi pia sikuwa najua clitoris iko wapi. Vagina is fucking complicated man. Hakuna mwanaume mwenye anaelewa vagina. You know, unless manzi when you join scene
mimi naelewa.
Mimi personally mimi
si unaona
sasa jo sana nasema like ni sawa, mimi pengine naweza kuwa na definition yangu ya clit. Sikia sasa mwanaume ananga yote mimi kacha mimi nataka ni come mimi nataka nimalize 2 minutes.
Then that is you being selfish.
That
is you being selfish.
I know. Mimi mtaniambia hizo vitu. Mimi mtaniambia na nakubali. Mimi am selfish.
Ancestor. But when it comes to sex, you're supposed to be considering both parties.
Not unless wewe ni msee una simp over that woman. For real. Unless you are simping. Mimi, by the way, kama najua unanipenda, why should I have to mbona nafaa ku define my level of sex?
Well, it's not about defining love.
Yeah, exactly. So kama mimi naweza kupatia 2 minutes, you need to make time with that 2 minutes. Unafaa kuelewa me I'm a 2 minute man. Unaweza kuja na buhala na kukuda I got my 2 minutes up as strong. Unaweza mind? Kama uwezi mind, mimi nitaenda nitafute 2 minutes zangu zingine kwingine. Because life ishakuwa that simple to your sex toys. You know.
What's your opinion about BJ and CJ? For those who don't know, BJ is a blowjob and CJ is a clit job. Like, do you think a man should demand for a blowjob and then not reciprocate with a CJ or the woman?
For me, I think sex, you shouldn't make it so obvious. It shouldn't be like a routine, like we say, anajua tu like akikaa leo mazee ni tu kuingia ndani. Akikuja ni tu amemgeuza. Ni nini akikaa. Once you make it a routine, because now you imagine you're married. So like daily unakuja home, position ile nini ile unaona
you should shock your nose.
So for me ina depend, kuna ile saa zingine you don't even, kuna saa nyingine mmeingia au bana mmetoka out, you guys like just want to have
flow.
sex. Kuna tu ile flow like ni aje mmeingia tu yani ni have sex mmebamba, unaona.
You know there are men who demand for BJ and they can't give CJ. That is the bone of contention. That is what I'm trying to ask.
Okay, see, for a man, if you want sex, you come at a BJ. What do you do? So you ask. Not in all occasions, but a dem are comfortable with a BJ.
Yeah,
so sure. For me, whatever excites you inaweza kuwa excite. Sasa wewe mimi ukiniambia niaje unapendanga CJ, nita consider. If I like CJ, I'll give it to you. If I don't like, I tell you straight up, man. I don't like CJ. So I think gonna put the 2 BJs and then if you don't get comfortable, because this is sex, easy to atiniaje umekaa mtu like umelala hivi kanda msee utaenda kuna penetration, kuna a lot of exchanges and stuff. It should be as real as possible. So that's my opinion.
Yours, Jeff, make it short.
So me I don't care about CJs and BJs. Me hata sex ingeanza na handshake. Handshake.
At what point do you think, like, how will I put it, children should start being educated about sex?
Oh my God! Considering the fact that times change, times are changing, and kids start getting exposed to come out and porn.
Imagine squeezy ni pasimu. Ile time ingine tukigrow ungeza zipata kwa street, lakini ni ngumu kununua. Juu utachapia upenda aje. But zilikuwa zinaonekana, but
Sasa watu wana get access to hizo vitu at a very young age.
At a boarding school, high school,
even primary.
So according to me personally, children should be taught about sex as early as possible, as early as a child can speak. Because children get molested. You understand? Like, if a child is going to school, a nursery school, I tell my child, Baba or Mama, nobody is supposed to touch you susu or touch you in.
True.
Yeah, that is sex education. You don't have to wait until puberty, because the molester out there or the rapist won't choose an age to molest or rape your child. you know, kitambo we used to live in a conservative society. So it should start as early as possible. And as you said, children get exposed. Kuna hizi my YouTube. Nowadays we live in a technological world. Kuna tablets, kuna simu. So unaweza tamtoa ina simu, ana watch porn, ana watch hizo YouTube, hata ki watch YouTube Kids. The at some point kuna suggestions zingine zinakam that are very funny, that if you don't educate a child about sex at that point, they'll do their own things. So I think it should start as early as possible, as early as a child can process. In conclusion, like, what can you conclude about sex?
So for me, the moral lesson about sex is that number one, let's like normalize talking about it. Let's normalize talking about sex in the society we are in at the moment. To grow up, you guys bananachekia watu wanakaa mwenyewe tu vitu wanadu, yani kwa wanadu kama tuko makampo tunaenda kumaliza, yani vitu za kufanya useme wewe ama what Allah Buddha. So me not see like we normalize. Let's normalize talking about sex, man. Sure. We expose these kids, let's expose them to such talks, tuambie ni nini mbaya, because at the end of the day, you can talk to a child umwambie fanya hivi usifanye hivi, but ataenda afanye, but at the end of the day, the most important thing, you tried your best. That's my view. Let's talk about this, bana. So that's it, man.
Mimi naweza sema people need to take advantage of the internet. There's a lot of information huko nje. Kuna vitu mob zina go down, like you are a click away from knowledge. So usijifungie usikwe mse unangoja uambiwe. Like, don't flex your life kubamba wase. Usikwe ule chali unatembea mtaa unasema manze nilimanga ule dem anapita manze nishamanga wote. Like, be a man who's about something, yani. Na I'm glad Alfia amendeta kwa hii platform na nimeweza share my mind on sex. Sex is a huge factor to Kenyan youth. This equal situation inatuweka chini. Let's think about developing ourselves and the country.
Sure.
Right.
Well, to wrap it up, what I'd say is this. I think we should stop stigmatizing sex education, because sex exists whether we like it or not. And nowadays, children develop way earlier. They get exposed to technology way earlier, and everything. Yes. So we should stop stigmatizing sex. Sex is there, and we should just keep sex education open. That's my opinion. Because at the end of the day, ignorance has no defense. Your child is going to come there. Your 12-year-old is going to come there with a pregnancy. Atasema mami ukuniambia.
Guys, that was it, maze. We've come to the end of our episode, and it was as real as possible, and it was very educative, by the way. Easy kitu ya kuwatch one time alafu unaenda kwa kitu kingine. These are things that people don't talk about. Na tumezisema hapa the way they are, venye nafaa ikue, venye itakuwa na ishakuwa. So I'd really appreciate if you drop your comments hapo chini, like the video, you can share this video,
subscribe.
And subscribe.
Yeah, you better man. Better subscribe, bro.
Kabisa bana. And then pia kama kuna any burning topic una feel like we should talk about, bring it on hapo kwa comment section, man. Mad love, mad respect. This is Alfie.
Cynthia.
Uchengo Diambo.
Watu
wache kunyonga manzi. Watu wache kunyonga.
Isoro! Wanashisha bana.